DIVOCK ORIGI, the Liverpool legend. The Belgian arrived at Anfield from Lille in 2014 and since has had so many memorable moments, including yesterday's last-minute winner against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Hello, Origi! Origi!
In commemoration of the legendary Belgian, we're going to rank his top 5 moments as a Liverpool player. Let's get into it. So we are going to make a special mention to that goal against Wolves because, personally, I don't feel that it makes it into his top 5 moments. He scored in so many big games that recency bias should not dictate it. So at number 5, I'm going to put his goal away against Newcastle United in 2018-19. Now, DIVOCK ORIGI has had so many clutch moments, as we've mentioned, but this one we thought could potentially be a title winner. With Manchester City playing Leicester City, a very, very tough game recently afterwards, we thought that DIVOCK ORIGI making it 3-2 at St James's Park would have been absolutely crucial in us lifting that Premier League trophy. Sadly, it wasn't to be because Vincent Kompany decided to become the next version of Roberto Carlos. But no, DIVOCK ORIGI, he struck with a header in the 86th minute to give Liverpool the victory at St James's Park 3-2 after Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah had scored. Number 4, his brace against Arsenal in the League Cup. Liverpool v Arsenal is always a massive fixture in the calendar, and maybe not as much as it comes in the Carabao Cup 5th round. But the Reds hosted the Gunners and were trailing, going into the last minute by 5-4. Origi had already scored 1, but then he decides to produce an absolutely world-class overhead kick in the last minute to send the game to penalties. The game finished 5-5, which was an absolutely crazy game. Shout out, I was there, lower main stand. And yeah, he also scored his penalty as the Reds went on to win by 5-4. Curtis Jones making a huge mark in that game by scoring a spot kick and Queeveen Kelleher saving one. Number 3, his goal in the UEFA Champions League final. Now, isn't it crazy that we're saying that his goal in the UEFA Champions League final is 3rd on the list? Obviously, DIVOCK ORIGI has scored some important goals, right? But this one might be right up there. After a Joel Matip chest down, he struck brilliantly to make it 2-0 against Tottenham Hotspur in Madrid to see the Reds win 6. I've put this below 2 others because I feel that, despite the fact that he did score in such a momentous occasion, there are some games that he had more of an influence in because of his goals, and we were already winning this game. Yes, when he scored it completely finished it, Tottenham was screwed, but it was top level from Origi, wasn't it? Just a beautiful finish as well, and quite an underrated one because Hugo Lloris is a great goalkeeper. And yeah, amazing. That's number 3 for me. And number 2, I'm going to go for his double against FC Barcelona. Now, I think you might be thinking I'm crazy that this is the 2nd on the list, but his goals against Barcelona were partly down to his individual excellence of positioning, but also down to some individual ingenuity from Trent Alexander-Arnold. His first was a rebound from Jordan Henderson's shot to get the ball rolling for the Reds, and his last was from that quickly taken corner, which of course has gone down into folklore. It would take Liverpool to that Champions League final against Tottenham, which number 3 was scored in, but I do feel that this number 1 is warranting of pretty much any other moment in Liverpool's recent history. And that goal comes against Everton in 2018. Now, Everton are a small club. We all know this. We all know that we just completely battered them on a regular basis. But DIVOCK ORIGI's goal against them meant so much to us all. It was a 0-0 frustrating game. Everton probably deserved more out of it than they got, especially because Joe Gomez made an incredible block on the line to deny Andre Gomez. But DIVOCK ORIGI, who had hardly featured throughout the 2018-19 season up to that point, made an absolutely excellent piece of anticipation. Virgil van Dijk's wayward shot was tipped onto the bar and then tipped back into play by Jordan Pickford, and there was DIVOCK ORIGI following up to make it 1-0. Klopp was on the pitch, the limbs were incredible. I mean, I'm so sad I missed that game because I was actually meant to go to it, but yeah, massive big up to DIVOCK ORIGI, and that's probably his best moment in a red shirt. Now, there has also been others as well. People mentioned the Preston Scorpion kick from earlier this season, which was incredible. He got us a goal back against West Ham, which was good limbs, but we didn't actually go on and win. So, you know what? DIVOCK ORIGI is a Liverpool legend. He's a cult hero. Jurgen Klopp said if he doesn't write, no one writes a book about DIVOCK ORIGI, then he will. And yeah, he just has this unbelievable ability to come up in clutch moments that it feels no pressure that everyone else would feel. And that goal yesterday just summed it up. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to the LFC Transfer Room, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.